Hey, I'm Mellen, CASI level 4, here with a quick tip that'll really help your snowboarding. We're always talking about trying to make sure that we're turning from the lower body as we ride. But what does this really mean? So the lower body is turning from our core below our belly button and then turning from our hip in our hip socket. Then why in the world do we talk about steering with the knees? Well, let's take a look at this and find out. So turning from the knees is really important as well. The thing is that our knees form this really good leverage point for us. The more bent the knee, the longer the lever to transmit the force from our hips down into our snowboard. You're probably pretty familiar with the concept about leverage anyway. It's kind of like every time you tighten your bindings with a screwdriver, this is how it works. If I just put the screwdriver in and I try and tighten it with my arm really straight, I don't get a lot of leverage and I can't get it really tight. But as soon as I bend that elbow, I can get a ton of leverage to really tighten up that binding. Make it nice and snug and steady. My bent elbow is making a longer lever to transmit the force from my shoulder and my body to tighten things up. This is the same idea with my snowboarding. The force is actually coming from turning at my hips and turning of my hip in my hip socket. When my knees are really straight, there's not a lot of that force that's being transmitted down to the snowboard. But as soon as I bend those knees, just like my bent arm to tighten up my bindings, that force really gets transmitted all the way down and through. Now when you're thinking about the skill of pivot, and someone talks about turning with the knees, you have a little bit of a better understanding of what that's all about. From beautiful British Columbia, I'm Mellen J, CASI level 4. Hope that helps your snowboarding.